Hey guys, HMTV here. I know I haven't done one of these videos, but I have a new Lego gun to show you. This is a Doom 3 inspired machine gun. So Doom 3 originally came out in 2005 and later aired the BFG edition, or the Big Freaking Gun edition, in 2008. It's also widely regarded as one of the worst installments of the franchise, as it leans more of a sci-fi Resident Evil than classic Doom. But it's one of the first Doom games I ever played. I personally found it all right, and I thought I'd build the machine gun. So the UAC machine gun is, for its size, pretty hefty thanks to the stock here. It features two barrels, a forward grip, and then, of course, a back grip. Now, although it appears to be a bullpup type gun, it is actually a break action machine gun. So you lift this up, and inside is the magazine that you can remove. And I'll show you how that works right now. So basically how this works is, of course, you lift it up thanks to some hinges. Now in the game it just slips out. However, it's quite snugly fitted inside. So I built this little plunger. I don't know if you can see it here. So when you press into this plunger, there's this wee little nifty little thing, ready? It pushes the mag out, so you can pull out the mag well. Here it is. It's just a vertical slab, really. It's not even vertical. It's just a slab, nothing else. It's quite light. Here's a look on the inside. This is meant to be an ammo counter when it's loaded. I just thought I'd show the blue screen. So you take the mag out, get your new mag, which is just the same mag, but no one is ever going to know because I told you. I mean, now you do because I told you. So you just pop it back in there, let it close itself up, and you're good to go. Now, since this is Doom 3, it is quite underlit, and especially since it is the series' 26th anniversary this year, I believe. Let me just quickly do my math. Yep, so the series, the Doom 3 game, is officially 26 years old. However, I feel like it's a bit too bright to be Doom 3. There we go, much better. So yeah, let's talk a bit about Doom 6, not 64, 3, since again it is the series 22nd anniversary. So Doom 3 released back in 2005, as I stated earlier in the video, to a bit of mixed reviews. On one hand, some people like myself enjoyed the game, as I'm currently enjoying it right now as I'm playing through it. However, others were not a fan of it. This was due to it deviating from the original Doom format. The original Doom format was just run up to enemies while your guns looked like this. Hold on. Here. While you can see your gun like this. You could not look up or down. You could only move from side. You can only move forward, back, side to side, and look all the way around. This simple run and gun nature was pretty well received, especially with Doom and Wolfenstein, which was the game id Software originally made before Doom. That and Commander Keen, which are games I've not played yet. I'd like to, though. So instead, it went for a more horror aesthetic, which they already did with Doom 64. Because Doom 64 was a lot more darker, literally, and had no original soundtrack. It was instead just silence, ambience, and background noise. No cool theme. This would eventually come back in Doom 2016 and onward. But strangely, this horror feel was not received by most fans, who felt like it was just a Doom themed version of Dead Space or Resident Evil. The monster designs, although most were bad, I did like the few, and some of them would end up being the designs for most Doom enemies onwards, such as the Hell Knights, or, as I do not want to get copyrighted or fined or anything, HE double hockey stick knights, because because YouTube is a bunch of sissies. So I hope this video doesn't get taken down. And yeah, other enemies onward. It would also introduce the idea of there being zombie personnel that didn't hold weaponry. But again, it just felt like space-themed Resident Evil, which I do not mind. You know, I love how it feels more like a horror shooter. Ammo runs out very quickly, sort of like Eternal. But that was because you had to prioritize soaring demons in order to get ammo. You think I should do a play? No. I should probably do a playthrough of Doom at some point when I'm older, so I don't get taken down. Because again, YouTube, you're dumb. You're bad at your job. You take down the minor stuff. You leave the more disgusting content on. I know, I've seen the dark side. Just remember that, YouTube. Just remember that. Nightmare! I'm sorry. Lads, I couldn't resist. I'm sorry. I thought I'd take you with a jump scare at some point, since this is the horror Doom. If you're wondering what I'm using this wee little flashlight as well. Oh, sugar. So yeah, back to the gun. I'd say it's a pretty good build. It's the second Doom weapon that I've built. The first Doom inspired weapon or Doom weapon I built was the Super Shotgun from Eternal. Now, I'm going to leave the comments on for this video because I want you guys to comment if I'm so sorry, if I should build any other weapons from Doom. I will either build the shotgun, just the classic pump shotgun, or the plasma rifle. So leave your comments on what you would like me to do, and I will select that in a post. So yeah, if you haven't already, and this happens to be the first video you've seen by me, please do consider subscribing. Helps out a ton. I'm currently at 148 subscribers. Tell you what, this is our mandate. This is our mission. We get to at least 200 subscribers by the end of the year. You do that and my soul is yours. I will, for that, do a very big build. No. Here's the condition. And I'll show you it right now. If by the end of this year we get to or close to 200 subscribers, and this video gets a few, maybe 50 views, because that's probably what it's going to get, because it's one of my weapon reviews, I will build either a classic or modern style BFG 9000 entirely out of Lego. I will not be able to get it to its accurate colours, but I'll make sure to use a lot of green in it for the areas that do need green. So yeah, this is HMTV. This is HMTV signing off. Goodbye, my friends.